go of your hand. The sky trades the moon for the sun, my girl. The sky trades the moon for the sun. Then I gave to you my ugly brown coat. You made it pretty when you put it on. Warmth in the early March chill, my girl. Warmth in the early April. Then you made it clear it was strictly a deal of springtime love, and that's how I should feel. So I set the clock backing out, my girl. I set the time to just right. You see, somewhere back there where I was a boy, furious I had become by the point. Men are just liars and thieves of sorts. Men are just liars and thieves.
Here's the bass play part.
But I still believe and I stand by my word. I don't know what you have seen or you heard. Somebody's lying to you, my girl. Somebody's lying to you. And you nearly made me believe I could stay, in part with your actions and part what you said. But that was just foolish pride, my girl. And those are only feelings inside. So I'm going back to the place we met. I'm gonna find the beer bottle we left, wedged in the limbs of the tree that we sat in, wedged in the magnolia tree. Well, we hid for days like a proud pair of thieves, too sure we were right, too stubborn to leave. Wasted with the moment we lifted, my girl. Stolen forever with you.
Stay tuned, because Stairway to Stardom is next with Frank Massey.
On the stairway to stardom, you see tomorrow starts today. On the stairway to stardom, we're here to brighten up your day. We've got singers and dancers and actors performing for you. But there's more, so much more, and it's all right here for you. On the stairway to stardom, we'll entertain with talent and style. On the stairway to stardom, we've got the other shows beat by a mile. On the stairway to stardom, on the stairway to stardom, on the stairway to stardom, on the stairway to stardom.
That would be generally.
On the stairway.
All right, hold on. Let me see. It's not letting me send the link on StreamYard. YouTube rejected your comment. All right. Hold on a second. Don't know why that's happening. Let me send this link out to some people that have asked for this link. That's the first person. pretty sure Mr. Buff wants up here. Do, 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 do. I need to do one of those that sits around. Yeah, did that to you too? Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me send you the link. Diddly-dee, diddly-dee, daddle-la-dee-doo-doo, shada-wah-ba-ba. Shoo-be-doo-wah-ba-ba. Wah-bam-bam, all right, so I've sent that link out to some people. I don't know how to get the link to the other people if anybody else wants it. But while I'm waiting on them, I'm going to pull up something I looked up after I heard BBB's Bewitched ringtone. And it is proper fucked. What's up, dude?
Proper fuck.
Can't drop links without a horizontal version. I've got both versions going right now. So it, all right. Yeah. I don't know. I've got both versions. I don't know. Anyway, I sent it to Tug, Buff, BBB.
I don't think they like you.
Buff, I've got an extremely fucked up video. Like it's gonna be great. Like BBB's text, whenever she was getting a text early in the before we went live tonight, it was like ding from Bewitched. And that reminded me of an episode that Bewitched had. Let me see. Tug, if you're still there, buddy, I sent it to you on text. I think so. Make sure that link works. Yeah, that should work. I don't know why it's not letting me drop. Let me see if I can actually just drop it in chat. Fuck it, we'll do it live. What's the name of my channel? Oh, yeah. All right, so
Hey.
let me drop it there too. All right, so we got that. Cha-cha-cha. And YouTube won't let me pin it. Nice. Thank you, YouTube. Anyway, Buff, how you been?
Hola, Miss Amiga. ¿Cómo está?
Alrighty. Some beautiful music in the background.
I don't know why that's so loud. But I've put 8 hours into Police Simulator.
Jesus. How many people have you busted? Let me ask this. How many tickets have you written?
Plenty. It's like I've only arrested 2 people. One was drunk and another one had a fucking gun on him without a permit. This game is so stupid. But it was free. I couldn't resist. I'm like, yeah.
All right, let me see if I can find something else, because this is I definitely want to wait for anybody. I know people take piss breaks and stuff like that after that was a weird episode of BBB. I felt like all of you had smoked all of my weed.
I don't know, man. I don't know who runs that show anymore.
Let's see what I got over here.
Please stand by.
Ah,
I
there you
didn't.
is. There you is. Yeah, it for now it won't let you drop a link in StreamYard if you've got both of them going.
That's weird.
That's dumb.
Stupid StreamYard.
All right, we got two people here. That's two enough, ladies and gentlemen. Or Tug, did you hear me talk about anything about like the video that I thought about?
No, I was peeing.
Okay, that's what I say. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, what I say? We'll take piss breaks after that.
Oh, you're trying to drop the link in the StreamYard chat?
You can't. Yeah, you can't drop it in chat. Like every time
Oh,
chat,
I never
it says,
tried it.
That's what he used to do. Yeah.
says it.
Yeah, I just go to the video itself on YouTube. I've never tried it though.
All right, but we kept hearing the ding 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 from BBB getting a text, and that reminded me that there was an actual really really fucked up episode of Bewitched. And would you gentlemen?
Yes, I would.
You came outside. Okay,
Absolutely.
it's not the actual one, but it's one of those where guys are breaking it down. Don't go full screen yet, you dumb bitch. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
That was a little harsh.
But Christmas is a special time when TV shows take big swings at important topics. So take a magical moment.
God, I remember that.
We ruin your whole holiday season and discuss the December 24th, 1970 very special episode of Bewitched entitled Sisters at Heart.
All right. Have y'all heard about this? Have I played this before?
I don't think so.
Yeah, played this. Okay. All right. Fucking A. Let's go then.
They had the main character come out and say, before we start tonight's show, we want you to know it was written by the 10th grade English class at Thomas Jefferson High School and is brought to you by Oscar Mayer.
All right.
Okay, what?
Wait, what?
I looked it up.
Right
That's
off the rip. What?
a real thing. It was written by the 10th grade class at Oscar Mayer. Or not Oscar Mayer, whatever, but I'm thinking about how just wrong all of this shit is
It was
about.
written by kids and brought to you by
Oh
Wiener.
my god. Oh god, this is gonna be so great. Just remember, everybody out there, and remember YouTube, this was written by 10-year-olds. This had nothing to do with us.
At Thomas Jefferson High School and it's brought to you by Oscar Mayer.
All right.
She's saying, so just so you know, we didn't write this and it's going to be really racist.
Extremely racist. It's extremely racist.
TV show Bewitched. It's about a woman who's a witch, but her husband asks her to keep it down and just be a wife and a mother. So it opens on the Christmas tree. Darren's the husband, Samantha's the witch. So she has a daughter named Tabitha, and then she has a son. And she says, okay, you're having your first sleepover guest, your friend Lisa. Remember the rules. And the girl has powers too. So she's like, don't be a witch. And she's like, okay, no witchcraft. Darren works at an ad agency. He's a madman. And the boss comes over, Larry, and he comes over with a black couple. The husband of the black couple, he works with Darren. And their daughter, Lisa, is Tabitha's best friend.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Yes. Oh, yes.
So it's going to be like that episode of All in the Family.
I don't even know. But I am just one big smile right now, knowing that I get to show this to other people.
Oh.
I sat here and
I don't see how this could possibly go wrong.
I laughed myself into a fucking coma the first time I watched this, and I have watched this multiple times. This is so funny.
That girl got some
And she's
good
like,
hair.
oh, they're temporary sisters. I always wanted a sister. You can be my sister. And the boss says, okay, Darren, you've got the Brockwell account. That's going to be $1 million account for us. If all these accounts pay off, it's going to be a white Christmas. And then Keith goes, you better watch that shit.
Again, audience, remember this is written by 10th graders or 10-year-olds. I don't remember at this point, but it's for some damn reason they decided to let Thomas Jefferson School, high school or whatever, write an episode of one of the most popular TV shows on.
Watch it, honky. What? But Mr. Brockwell comes by unannounced to meet Darren's family, and Lisa answers the door.
Why are you answering the door to my house? What the fuck do you think you are, you little uppity? What the fuck is wrong with you?
All right, let's see what happens.
He goes,
I'm
"Oh,
black, I
your
can say
mommy
these
must be
things."
the house."
Yeah.
Important disclaimer, YouTube.
Say anything you want. I can't. I'm white.
Housekeeper. And she says, "My dad works at the agency." She says the name of the agency that he's doing business with, and he's like, "Oh, holy shit, this is his daughter. He has a black daughter." She goes, "You want to see somebody?" And he goes, "I've seen enough."
No.
Whoa.
I mean, ooh.
Wait, but a black guy works at his firm.
No. They're doing the ads for this Brockwell guy.
Right.
He sells burning crosses, and they're just going to do his ad work for him.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, help me. I'm good. Oh, 10 minutes long.
It's really funny, the idea to sell
He's
a
selling
cross that's
racism.
already on fire. Like, it's already on fire?
Yeah, he's like, "Do you have to light them before you bring them over?" He's like, "We sell burning crosses. That's what we sell. If we just sold crosses, we would just be a cross store. That's not even racist." Lisa and Tabitha, they're doing paints. Lisa spills white paint on herself. Tabitha's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Whitewashing.
Yeah. What you're thinking. Yeah.
"Oh shit, I got paint on me." And she's like, "Okay, I can fix this for you if you close your eyes."
Okay.
Because she's like, "I can make the paint go away,
Right.
but I'm magic, but don't look." She like blinks to like get rid of the white paint, and she gets rid of the white paint,
Yeah.
but she turns her white.
God damn it.
Now Lisa,
Whoops.
the
I was
little black girl is
joking.
Yeah.
in white face.
Oh, no!
Oh God,
Ooh.
that ain't right.
Ladies and gentlemen, this one's on network TV.
I was joking.
Written by 10th graders or 10-year-olds. Once again, I don't remember. It's so lost. They get so lost. All right. Let's go.
This is a Christmas episode that
Oh, yeah, and this is the Christmas episode.
Oh, I
It's
forgot
the
about
spirit of Christmas. Yes.
Yeah.
features black and white face.
There's Blackface 2 coming up?
Well, stay
Yeah, it's about to get worse.
tuned. I mean, is it Christmas or is it Christmas? So now we have the little girl turns in a blink. She's got like a blonde wig and white. She looks like Dave Chappelle character. Like it's not good. The little girl's like, "I'm white," and she's like, "Oh, now we can be sisters. Well, you're the same color as I am." And she goes, "Now that you're white, I can tell you my secrets." Now I can. No,
Now that you're
I trust you.
Now that I'm one of you.
Oh my God.
she goes, "Now that you're white, I can trust you." And she says, "I'm a witch." And then she turns her back. She's like, "See, I turned your back.
Oh.
I have the
I
power.
can't
I
trust
can
you
go. I can make races wherever I want."
Oh.
And then she goes, "Well, if you're a witch,
Oh, no.
can you change you?"
Oh, fuck.
And then she goes, "I don't know." And then she turns herself.
Oh.
And then she does it. Oh, dear Lord.
Shame on you, NBC. What network was this on?
Hey, Siri. What network was Bewitched on?
I think it was NBC.
ABC.
Oh, ABC. This is Disney
Or
approved.
Siri was wrong, but yeah. All right. So this, once again, we're 3 minutes and 37 seconds into a 10-minute clip. So
Oh
this
God.
gets, oh yeah.
Black. This is a Christmas blackface special
Merry
story.
Christmas.
Oh my God.
Fucking Oompa Loompa.
That's so terrible.
No. And they, I don't
Every
understand.
time it's just like, look at the screen.
How did they like?
What
They
the
look
fuck?
red.
Yeah,
It looks more like clay. Yeah.
like, I have a good idea. What? Let's let 10th graders or 10-year-olds, once again, I don't know, write the script, and we're not going to review it. We're just going to film it and then
We're gonna film it
realize
and edit it
it's
and
so
everything.
fucking horrible that we're going to have to apologize at the beginning of it.
Remember, Oscar Mayer.
Oscar Mayer. Next time you guys are buying hot dogs, just remember this face right here. Next time you're shopping for hot dogs, remember this little
Oh my God.
black face.
She's black for Christmas. Okay. And she goes, now we're sisters the other way. She goes, but your mom won't recognize you. And she goes, that's true. And if you're white, your mom won't recognize you.
What if Tabitha was like, no, my mom will recognize me. I do this all the time. I do blackface all around the house.
No.
That's pretty good.
I do this shit all the time.
She'll know it's me.
She's like, yes, this is my first time doing this. I don't do it all.
Oh, okay. All right.
The time. Just when I have to sing along to certain words and songs. And she goes, I wish there was a way that we could be recognizable, but also be the same color. Oh, I know. And then we cut to Darren. He's telling Samantha he got fired from the account. And then the girls come down the stairs and they've got what they call polka dots.
Whoa.
The black one's got white.
Yeah. Take that in, boys. Take that in. This is how racism gets solved, with polka dot. Oh,
She looks like Michael Jackson, and she looks like she's just got a bunch of shit on her face.
yeah. It's like, oh, I'm so sorry for your skin condition. Wash your fucking face.
Dots, and then the white one's got black dots.
Villalago.
Kinda.
Michael Jackson watched this and went,
Wait, vitiligo and children? Is this my favorite movie?
Oh my God.
Okay. All right. Holy shit. I told you guys this is a special one. Oh my God.
So then Larry the boss comes by and he's like, okay. He doesn't know why yet. He goes, Mr. Brockwell dropped you on the account. I'm going to show him you're a good guy. I'm going to have the Christmas party over here this year. And we're going to invite him. So then Brockway comes by the party and he goes, you know what? I guess, someday it'll be accepted probably. But, so Keith and Dorothy, the black couple, they came over to the party. And then Darren happens to be standing next to Dorothy when Brockway comes in. So he thinks that's his black wife. And then they take the presents. And then Darren goes, I see what happened.
he's saying that in the future this will be accepted. So this was written by a bunch of 15-year-old white kids who really are looking forward to having sex with black women later.
There we go. Yeah.
No,
All right,
it's,
so
it's
15-year-old.
totally
So it is
progressive.
10th grade. So it is 10th grade. All right. Oh, holy shit. Holy
Did you
shit.
change his quack?
Oh, it gets so much worse. It gets so much worse here in a minute. A damn mouse. I've got to buy a mouse. I got to remember to do that because this one keeps skipping.
They're like, someday this is going to be cool, right?
This episode was written by the white 15-year-olds of Thomas Jefferson High School.
Fifth period.
Fifth period English room 309.
Why the room?
I don't know. I need to look at it like, did they win a contest or what happened? Because like this is exactly what I would have written if they had given me this in 10th grade. I'd been like, oh, let's make it like where they're not gonna put they would never put it on the air. There's no way they would put this.
Wait, I think maybe this isn't credit so much as a docs. Like, these are the people. Go to room 309.
The reason this show is canceled is 5th period English, room 309, Thomas Jefferson High School. You need more information, write to us and we will tell you those damn kids' address.
and their black girlfriends. Holy shit! Whoa, man! You only get into Thomas Jefferson High School if you're a white guy with a black girlfriend.
I mean,
Thomas Jefferson. The joke writes itself.
It's not a far stretch.
So they wrote a TV show so their parents will let them have sex with their black girlfriend.
They wrote a TV show so they could have sex. Oh shit! Oh shit! Buff, how are you feeling about this? Or
I think he's too offended to speak.
Yeah, are you like? Did we actually offend you with this one?
What was the plot of this episode?
The plot is that Darren lost the account again. Oh, wacky Darren. But it's Christmas and his black co-worker's daughter opened the door for the I don't know. Racism.
All about racism.
This is the best Christmas ever. Samantha's up there with the girls. They've hidden the girls up in the bedroom. She's like,
That's it.
Yeah. Let me go back a second. Let's get.
Samantha's up there with the girls. They've hit.
I mean, that's just fucking whiteout.
And she literally has shit on her.
And shit.
But it looks
Oh, she's got chicken pox and the other one has scurvy.
Rome
It's
says,
just like that Star Trek episode.
And ivory.
Hey, Rome. Oh, God. Racism.
And this isn't the worst of it.
And the girls up in the bedroom. She's like, you have to want to change back. And she's like, but the girl in the park says that we can't be sisters if we're white and black. And then she goes, is that what this is about? She was wrong. You're a sister with anyone that you share anything with. So then they change back because she believes. Brockwell? Larry tells him the truth. And he's like, oh, that wasn't his wife. Well, then you guys can have my account if that wasn't his wife. And Larry, the boss, he's a good guy. He says, so now that you know his wife isn't black, now you want to hire us? I'm not interested. You're a racist. So
Fair enough.
The one time that Larry is not an asshole in this series is when it comes to racism. That's where he draws the line. He's like, no, money, I'll take it all. But you want to make fun of my friend because he's got a black wife? No, sir. No, sir.
He's having this argument, and they come down the stairs, Darren and Samantha, and then he goes, I'm not a racist. Some of my best friends are Negroes. This is when Samantha does her famous nose twitch, which means her magic's happening. He turns Larry, the boss, black while he's talking to the guy.
Why Larry? Why
Oh,
the racist?
he looks like a chimney sweep.
Like if you're gonna do blackface, at least make it good.
This is like before they honed it in.
Oh, Larry.
Well, Jolson looked better than that.
Chim Chiroo looking motherfucker.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, sweet Jesus.
All right, so now he's in blackface. He's like, what? Well, have you been black this whole time?
Oh goddamn! Gotta pick a pocket or two, ass looking motherfucker.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh goddamn shitty bang bang looking bitch. You fuck is this episode?
Oh, it gets worse. It gets worse.
How does it
He
get
looks at Darren and Samantha,
It gets worse.
and now they're in blackface.
How come nobody ever brings this episode up when it comes to the conflict of blackface and shit?
Look at that smile on her face. She's happy in that skin. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh my God.
Darren's not happy to be black. Darren's not happy to be black. He's not happy bit. But Samantha, she's like,
Wow.
Finally. Oh shit. Yeah.
Oscar Mayer, people.
Oscar Mayer winners. Hot dogs, ladies and gentlemen.
309.
Oh.
This is
exactly what Thomas Jefferson meant when he
Yeah.
wrote that all men are created equal. Yeah.
yes.
Whole Christmas episode ends with everybody being, this is a blackface Christmas. But here's the thing. He looks horrified, and we're supposed to think he's horrified because he's seeing black people, but he might just be horrified because he's at a Christmas party where everyone's in blackface. Yeah. Maybe he's the...
Fair point. Fair point.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it, Rome brought to you by Little Debbie Zebra Cakes.
Oscar Mayer and Little Debbie Zebra Cakes brings you this special episode of Bewitched.
You
Written
know,
by
people always ask you, where's the line? Right here. Right here.
written by 15-year-old boys that are wanting to plow their good-looking friends that their mothers won't let them.
Least rate. He's like, I'm a racist, but this shit's fucked up.
So much racism, so little time.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what the hell? Like, I was just... Oh, okay.
I've never had a blackface Christmas party, you fucks.
Whoa.
So it can really go either way, right? And then he looks in the mirror, and now he's black.
Okay.
Of course.
Now they're white again.
Oh shit, dude.
But now he's white still, but he's black in the mirror. Black Mirror.
Hey, Black Mirror, all right.
The Black Mirror twist.
It's not even black. It's not even black.
The mirror. Black Mirror.
Ran out of.
Shoe polish.
Like, what's going on with your ears, sir? You just look sick. You just look like you need to go to the hospital.
The Black Mirror twist is a Black Mirror. This is the greatest fucking thing that ever happened. And he's like, well, I better be going.
Yep.
He's like, well, I was planning.
I'd get the fuck out of there too.
I'm going to turn myself into the police. I'm probably committed a crime.
An Irish accent. But I guess that's off the table. Am I right, everybody? Next day. So now it's Christmas. The black couple and the white couple together on Christmas morning, opening presents, and Brockle comes by and he says, you know what? I didn't sleep all night. And then they're like, come in. And then the black family goes, oh, it's the racist. Come in.
Come on in, you old racist. You get on in here. We're just having family time.
I didn't sleep at all last night. Wondering if I had a warrant.
What did I do wrong last night?
What happened? What were you putting in that punch?
Oh, shit.
It's Christmas. And he goes, a funny thing happened last night. I discovered something about myself. I'm a racist. And he goes,
No shit.
I love that reaction.
Like, I haven't seen this episode, but from what these guys told me, you sell burning crosses. So yeah, that would make you a racist, sir. I've got to find this episode and watch this, but I have no idea. Shit. Come on, Mouse. Come on, work.
I guess I'll be going. And then Samantha says, before dinner? And he goes, because you're invited. And then she goes, but a lot depends on how you do at dinner. We're having an integrated turkey.
What? Wait, whoa,
White
whoa.
meat and dark.
Oh.
And then everybody laughs. And then it cuts to her going, we hope you enjoyed this on behalf
Cuts back to Oscar Mayer.
of me and Oscar Mayer.
Our Wieners are made.
So was that the message all along? They're saying that how you fight racism is by combining different types of meat, and they're like,
Oh Jesus!
What the hell was Oscar Mayer thinking? I mean, they're still a company, so I guess this didn't hurt them.
They didn't even have Oscar Mayer products in this. As far as I know.
Good point.
Ah.
and in Oscar Mayer hot dogs, no one knows what the fuck's in these things. Oscar Mayer, the least racist thing of all.
It's true. This is
because there's shit in here we don't even know what it is. Do you want to live in a world where you know what kind of
Howdy, Zach. How you been, man? We are almost done with this.
of meat you're eating? What are you, a racist? I think the whole thing was a commercial for Oscar Mayer.
That's crazy.
And how their crazy combination of meats is somehow fighting racism.
Oh, they're Mad Men. So this is actually the John Hamm pitch.
Oscar Mayer represents us all. Every color, every flavor, every kind of guy is in an Oscar Mayer hot dog. You might even taste a little John Hamm.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
He's just got Matthew McConaughey.
Whoever that guy is. Merry Christmas, everybody.
God damn it.
The pan.
All right.
And yeah, Christmas, of course.
What the fuck did an episode have to do with Christmas?
I don't know.
I think it was just Christmas, just for the white Christmas joke.
Oh, probably.
Oh shit!
Isaac. God, I'm crying.
Where did you find that?
You did not undersell that one, Caldy.
Oh shit! I got another one.
Let me get a drink.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna need to ask you guys which one y'all want me to play because there's a couple here that are gonna be. Oh my gosh!
Please tell me those guys did the episode of Saved by the Bell where Jesse's doing speed.
I don't know. It's a channel called. Let me see if they'll let me drop it. Channel called This Age Great. All right, yeah, I could drop that one.
I'm absolutely subscribing to that.
Oh shit. It was written by 26 African American students from a 10th grade English class, according to Wikipedia.
My God.
At Thomas Jefferson High School.
Wow.
Oh, the irony. It burns.
It hurts. It really hurts.
Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, that episode you just watched, that wasn't white kids, it was black kids. So, which makes it even funnier.
It recontextualizes everything.
They're going like,
It does make it funnier.
You know what'd be funny? You know what'd be funny? If we switched races and then we had polka dots on our face and shit like that. There's no way they'll put that on air.
Well, now that I'm white, I can trust you.
I'll be right back. I gotta go mix raid in my toilet.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, he's doing that. Montgomery and her husband, William Asher, the director of the episode, had the students visit the set of Bewitched. Most students at the school were unable to read, write, or comprehend at a high school level. With 44% reading at a third grade level and very few students reading at a level much higher than that.
Fuck off. Oh my god. I know your ass can't read, but write a television episode for
Montgomery considered Sisters at Heart her favorite episode of the series and said it was created in the true spirit of Christmas, conceived in the image of innocence and filled with truth.
Where?
Oh God. This episode received the Governor's Award at the 23rd Primetime Emmy Awards.
God, of course it did. Fucking of course it did. Man. So groundbreaking and fucking get out of here.
What?
Going Caldy, I had 2 hot dogs for dinner.
Bet you did. I bet
speaking
you
of
did.
Were they 2 different colors of hot dogs?
Yeah. All right, guys. Let me ask y'all a question. Oh my gosh. All right. Let me give y'all 3. Song of the South.
Oh Jesus.
Ernest Goes to Africa.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Song of the South.
South.
No. Second.
Ernest Goes to Africa.
That was a movie?
Well, I think we're going with Ernest.
Yeah,
Goes
I think we got to now. Yeah.
No, after Ernest, those movies like left mainstream, like, you know, Ernest Scared Stupid, Ernest Goes to Jail, like the later movies seem like straight to shitty-o, so to say. The quality, the cinema.
You're really going to say that right
cinematic
before he
nature.
goes to Africa? That's racist, man.
I was actually a fan of Ernest till I saw this video, and I was like, no, I can't support him anymore. I can't support him anymore.
Gotta love these Caldy streams, man. We're fighting racism one video at a time.
We're solving racism, ladies and gentlemen, one hot dog at a time. All right,
That's why you should donate.
Yeah.
If you don't donate, you like racism.
Yeah, if you don't give me money, I can't show this. In fact, let me do this like Dark Side Phil. I don't. If you're not giving me money, then
what am I
what
doing?
am I even doing? Why am I even showing this to you? If you're not giving me money, I mean, like, I'm showing this to you, and you're not giving me money. I don't know why you're not giving me money. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, if you just think about it, why you're not giving me money is kind of dumb. So give me some money.
It's pretty spot on, Colby. It's kind of scary, actually.
Yeah. That dude shows up everywhere in my feed, and I'm like, who are you? I've never seen anything of his other than clips, and it's always like that. It's just like, where's my money?
Like
I don't
his
know
biggest
why
claim to fame was jerking off on stream. You know?
All right, let's introduce Buff to Ernest Goes to Africa, because oh my god, this is another one. Give a thumbs up to that. This is another one where I was like, just yeah, this is gonna be the same. Yeah,
children's character who actually started off in commercials. So the premise of the commercials was that he was bothering his neighbor Vern all the time, and Vern he would talk to the camera. He would always be like, "Hey Vern, what are you doing?" He would like walk by an open window and bother his neighbor's family. But that was the commercials. He'd be like, "What y'all eating there? Pizza?" And Vern would leave my family alone or whatever. That would be the commercial. He was like Hillbilly Pee-wee.
Okay.
He was Hee Haw Herman.
Pretty accurate.
He was the Red State Captain Kangaroo.
Okay.
that's a good way to say it. Hillbilly Herman. That is a good way to describe it. It really was that.
Just come by the window and be like, "Hey, Vern, we need to clean up the borders. What are y'all eating, pizza?"
Okay. All right.
Hey, Vern, life begins at conception. Have you tried the new Mellow Yeller? That was such a huge hit that gave him a TV show and movies just based on these commercials where he would talk to the camera and be like, "Hey, Vern." Vern hated it. Vern would try to kill him, is how annoying he was. I remember there was one where he would like climb up on the roof and be like, "Hey, Vern, have you heard of Meller Yeller?" He called it Meller Yeller.
That's how we talk down here, sir.
And Vern would push the ladder off the roof and go, "Fucking die." That wasn't very Meller of him.
No.
Not very Meller at all.
Vern!
Get to the movie, guys.
I've got a family, Vern. Drag queens shouldn't be reading to our children. You want to try this sour cream?
Drag queen. Okay.
And this movie was kind of his take on Indiana Jones. It opened.
All right. So you got that.
Take on Indiana Jones.
Yes, this is the Ernest P. Worrell version of Indiana Jones, and it is. I have not actually seen the movie. I've only seen this, but I know what the movie is. Just watching this from these guys, this gets good.
Opens up this white explorer. He is sneaking into a tribe, which they turn out to be cannibals in Africa, and he steals the diamond jewels that are the eyes of this big stone skull. It seems like maybe they worship it. So it's very Indiana Jones that he's running from the natives at the beginning, sort of like the beginning of Raiders, and the guy on a plane's taken off. But then there's also a double cross where the guy on the plane, who ends up being our bad guy, Thompson, an evil British guy, he takes the diamonds, but then he like cuts the strap he's holding on to, so he fucks him. So he stays with the natives, and it turns out he gets eaten. They're cannibals.
Oh.
So then there's this waitress, and her name's Renee. She's the love interest.
What?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
So the guy got eaten by cannibals. That's what the movie system thought about Africa in the 80s. early 90s, probably. Actually, probably this is probably like late 90s.
Yeah.
What a dude or a chick.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what am I looking at, man?
Which one?
Well,
That
the
one,
old lady in the
dead
back's fine.
center.
This lady's got some shadow up there.
I don't know, she kind of looks like she put on some of that blackface from that Bewitched.
At the beginning, she's talking about how she's bored with her life in Ohio, and she just wants to go on an adventure. I need adventure, you know? She almost makes it sound like she can't get turned on unless she thinks she's going to die. So he goes to a flea market and gets his finger stuck in a birdhouse. So,
as we all do.
As you do, yeah. At least it was his finger.
Not mentioning that time about the fair where I got arrested for something, but yeah.
Now this guy's being chased
Don't
by
stick
two
your
other
fingers
guys
in holes.
Yeah. If you don't know what the hole is, people, don't stick stuff in there. Learn from me. It's a bad way of living. It's a bad way of living.
Suits and sunglasses. This double cross.
You got to get a new mouse, man.
Yeah, it's all over the place.
Takes the diamonds. They're like flat, round diamonds.
Okay.
And he takes them and he puts the guy's asleep, and then he puts some money on the sleeping guy. Then the evil British guy Thompson, he finds the guy who he's like, I stole the diamonds, and then you stole them from me. They make it sound like he's working for a African prince, kind of an Arabic African prince,
Oh, yeah, that
who's
guy
played
looks
by a
totally
white guy.
African.
That is the African prince right there that he's working for, ladies and gentlemen, right
The
there.
white guy?
Yeah, the
obviously
South
African.
South Africa.
the big Guido. The big Guido. In I don't know, Indian. He's okay. He's got a bolo tie. His
He looks just like Edie Amin. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know who that is. I'm just gonna trust you. This is actually accurate to hell.
Named Prince Kazim. So just lots of double crosses. And then the Thompson guys kill that guy by throwing a bunch of snakes on him in a limo. So then he takes the diamonds and he goes home, Ernest, and he paints them. He glues them together and paints them so it just is a yo-yo now.
Oh.
Yeah, and now he's the girl that he keeps bugging. He goes back and he gives her the yo-yo. And then she's like, you know what? I appreciate the gift, but I really am looking for adventure, and you're kind of a loser. She's like, you're just a schmo. She's like, not to be cruel, but you're ordinary, and I need excitement.
Damn.
The evil British guy figures out Ernest has the diamonds, so now they kidnap the waitress.
Oh.
They see him give her something, and they kidnap her, right? So now they've got her in a warehouse, but they find the yo-yo, but they don't know that that's the diamonds. So they're like, where are the diamonds? And she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. They call Ernest, and they're like, we're going to kill her if you don't give us the diamonds. He comes over, but he doesn't know what's going on. And then they're like, well, you're probably working for some of our competitors. We'll figure all this out in Africa. That's where Prince Kazim is.
Okay.
So then they go to Africa, and then they put him in a bag in the back of a truck.
I don't know how they got to Africa. I don't
This
know.
seems to be skipping some stuff.
There's a lot there. So then they go to Africa, like you do, you got the yo-yo that you try to give the girl, and the girl says, no, you're a loser. But the yo-yo is actually made out of diamonds. So you go to Africa.
She really likes excitement, though.
Oh, yeah.
Falls out of the back of the truck into a river.
Does he have the diamond yo-yo with him now?
I think now he has the yo-yo.
He knows it's diamonds.
No. He's so dumb he doesn't know it's diamonds.
Okay.
He also thinks it's just a yo-yo.
Right.
Oh, so then they go to this like gentleman's club in Africa. So it's like this rich guy club where the Thompson the Englishman is a member because he's a fan.
Whoa, boy. That's a disturbing scene right there.
That's a
very intimidating scene right there. Like
the Thompson the Englishman is a member because he's a fancy boy.
Oh, boy.
Now they got the waitress tied up back there. So now Thompson is negotiating with this other middleman, I think, who is kind of a broker for the prince. So now our pal Ernest has to sneak in to the gentleman's club in Africa.
Wait, that's Ernest?
That's Ernest right there.
Oh my god.
Ernest right there.
That's not just black face, that's like black everything.
Oh. It's brown. It's brown. It's not blackface. This is brown face.
And how he decides to do it is he somehow gets a towel around his waist and a towel around his head, and he just is in full Indian face.
Okay.
Anybody could go to Africa and do blackface. He throws.
Take a fucking look at that, ladies and gentlemen.
That ain't right, man. That ain't right.
By Oscar Mayer Wieners. Buff, are you still there, or do you
I'm just soaking this in.
just make sure you don't hate us.
I love Jim Varney, but I've never heard of this movie.
Yeah, this is a far stretch from Ernest Goes to Camp. A far stretch.
How is this a twist? Ernest is like, I'm doing Indian face. This like butler's getting this rich guy's bags out of a car, and then he goes, "Hey, you," and he looks and goes, "Yes," and he's like, he's like, "That's my name. Hey, you."
Oh,
and he's like,
come on, God damn.
He's like, "Wait, what's your name?" I've never.
So dumb.
This is what we're dealing with.
This is what we're dealing with. Yes. This is the hard-hitting comedy of Ernest Goes to Africa. Hey, you. That's my name.
Ever seen you around here? And he's like, "My name is Omar T.r.o.u.b.l.e Bazi."
Oh man! Oh man!
He's just fully going for it. He didn't have. He could have just snuck in the back. He didn't have to do any of this. He went through he's like, I'm going through the front door. There are so many other options. He's like, I have this Indian character. This would be like if you were kidnapped and your like UCB friend had to save you, and you're like, well, I'm doing all my characters. Then he just changes. He didn't.
What?
This was all just to get in the front door. Like once he gets in, he changes again. But he doesn't just change.
Oh God!
Here's the comedic genius. Okay, he goes behind a door. He comes out. He's doing a Mrs. Doubtfire now. Now he's an old lady.
All right, that's actually a character he does a lot. But yeah,
I forget her name.
I know. Oh, I guess. Yeah, basically the white Medea before there was Medea.
Young man, that's what you're saying to me.
In my day, people helped me across the road.
He went from a short circuit to a Mrs. Doubtfire. No one's ever gone from a blackface to a Doubtfire.
No.
I mean, this is all the stops.
Dude, this guy's a legend.
And he goes in, and then he finds the room where they're holding the waitress, Renee. And he's like, "Hey, what are you doing in here?" And she's like, I've just come to spill the ashes of my dead husband, Harold. And she's talking about a cruise she was on. And then she throws the ashes in the guy's face. They run out and escape. They escape on a golf cart.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
And
but
did
so
he
then they pull
change
up
his
to a
clothes?
tribe. He's like, just let me handle this. You need to know how to talk to these people.
Yeah.
And then he walks up and he's like, hey homie, what's up?
No.
Yeah,
No.
probably.
No.
Probably. Oh, penny mouth.
I swear to God, it's so good. He goes, hey homies, what's happening?
Oh shit.
And then I swear to God, he goes, what it is, bro? He goes, the Indian pimp. Again, the Indian pimp. He's like,
What it
Ernest
is,
gets a
bro?
pass. Ernest gets a pass.
what did it be, Jack? What it is, bro? What did it be? Because he just was Indian. What did it do, Jack? And then he does a complicated black guy handshake to the African guy. This is so good. And then the African guy, in their language, they go, should we rip his arms off? And then the other guy goes, no, I think we should chop his legs off. Oh, and then he goes like, doo-wop, doo-wop, shamalama, jing. He's doing doo-wop to him. And she gets kidnapped again. Re-kidnapped. They grab her again. The same guys. And then when she wakes up, now she's in the prince's harem. So then...
Jesus.
This just keeps going.
Now Ernest is going to dress like a harem lady.
Okay.
Of course. Yeah.
Of course. As we all would do.
He's got makeup somehow. He's got fake eyelashes and like his face is covered. Basically, he's pretty much hit every ethnicity at this point.
Yeah.
But now they're doing their harem dance. And of course, the Prince Hakeem, of course, goes, who's that one in the back?
Oh, god damn it.
Oh, she's sexy. I must have him.
I must have that transsexual.
No.
Give me the transsexual.
It went Wild Wild West. No. Captain Loveless. No.
Oh, this is before Wild Wild. Well, I don't know.
Is it? Yeah.
I don't know if the TV show ever went that crazy. I don't know.
Oh, and then he punches him, and then they run out again. Okay, now they're walking through the woods. They're just wandering through the woods, and then they come upon the cannibal tribe. So then Thompson shows up, and then Ernest takes out the yo-yo. He knocks him out with the yo-yo, which does two things: wins the fight, but also somehow the yo-yo comes apart and the paint comes off.
Oh.
So now it's revealed to be the eyes, and the tribe is like, "Holy shit, it's the eyes!"
Yeah.
They're like, "The eyes are back." They put the eyes in the idol, and then everybody wins.
Okay, great.
Now they're back in America. She's back at her waitress job. He comes back in. He's like, we've been through so much together. We're in love now. I'm so excited to go on our date. And she says, I need to talk to you.
Huh?
She's like, I know I said I wanted adventure. I realized I don't want adventure.
What?
You're too adventurous.
What?
That was crazy what we went through.
Ah,
I
women.
didn't care for it. I'm
Fucking women.
Yeah, women.
Fucking women.
Every time.
You want an adventure? You got an adventure. You got the adventurer. You got Ernest P. Worrell. You struck gold. Is that the chick in Deuce Bigelow? I don't know. I don't know that. I'm kind of scared to look it up.
dating a guy who
I have enough fucked up shit in my algorithm to.
Your algorithm is totally fine.
who
You can't-
is
you
a
can't
square who's a schmo. This bitch. So she thought she wanted excitement. She thought she wanted to almost die. But then it happened. She realized she didn't. I think the moral is that going on an Indiana Jones style adventure is kind of like doing anal.
Okay.
It's a terrible pause. It's a terrible pause. Absolutely terrible pause.
All right.
You might think you
Let me just no.
want to, but you know,
Yeah, let me do it there. That's better. That's better. That's better. This is now. This is this is. Oh my god! Oh my god!
What, Dave Mustaine? What the?
I'm sure. Getting anal.
It's like getting anal right here. That's the picture. That's the picture.
It's getting a little Spielberg.
Oh, so you want to be a Spielberg kid? Oh, okay. Come over here now, kid. What do you want? Movies for Lifetime? Movies you just want to do TV shows after this? Oh, let's figure out the deal, kids.
Know until you try it if you're gonna like it or not. And the thing about Indiana Jones is he was Indiana fucking Jones.
Right.
But if you're a goofy, earnest style bumpkin, he is not Indiana Jones.
Right.
He is Indian Face Jones.
Indian Face
Which does not quite have the same
that was
name. The past was doing its best.
Oh my God. I love that channel. Holy shit. Thoughts, guys.
That was bad, but like after the first one, you blew it too early, man.
Oh yeah. Well, I had to bring that one up. Oh my gosh. I don't even think I've got anything more messed up in my Zach, you got any thoughts on that one? Where are my playlists? I hear you.
That Bewitched episode was like a Darman episode, man.
What the hell is this? Some of these are messed up.
Okay, I got time for one more, but then I'm gonna turn into a pumpkin, so better be good.
All right, I got one for you. I just clicked the wrong thing.
Actually, I do a better Indian.
All right. Okay, let me let that out. Help, go crew. All right. So any Werner Herzog fans?
Sure. Yes. Of course.
Oh my gosh. I haven't actually heard this one, but this guy does a great impression of him. And this is Grown Ups 3, directed by Werner Herzog.
The Hertz rent a car. He's with us today. It's
What?
time.
What just happened?
It's as if Rob Schneider has
I was
walked
just
into the
gonna
room.
say.
Coffees. Making coffees, lattes. It's time for.
Has he been excluded from the Grown Ups series of films?
I was wondering. Coming out this Friday.
I have not seen him in any of the advertisements.
That's what I'm wondering, because it wasn't he front and center in the ads.
Are they
have
not
no
friends
idea.
anymore?
I have no idea.
I would hate to think that there could be any unrest in that group of friends.
But our good friends, Nick Swartzen, is in that.
Hold up, Tug. I've got one better.
Okay.
Let that
movie.
He's in all
Grown-Ups
those
2.
movies, right?
And Andy Samberg is in that movie, and Will Forte, and Taron Killam.
There's a very funny scene where the grown-ups go to a car wash to have their cars washed, and they think it is going to be the common practice of sexy young ladies washing cars in bikinis, but instead the grown-ups they end up having their car washed by a bunch
You're
of
finding
men.
this funny, Werner.
It's the idea of it that their expectations have been
Tables are turned.
have been destroyed.
Yeah. Would you like to direct Grown Up?
All right, hold up. Let me
Subverted, if you will.
let me pause this one to bring this one up, because this one's just faster, and this is just Werner Herzog. Werner, I like insanity. I like to see the people crapping on the walls.
It reminds me.
This is Werner Herzog reviews a hotel on Yelp.
Sure.
Scott, thank you for having me. Forgive me if this is unorthodox, but I am also staying at the Majestic Hotel, and I would like to read you the review I've composed for Yelp.
All right, just a simple Yelp review, ladies and gentlemen.
I lie awake atop the covers of my cruel bed in the absurdly cramped quarters I have procured at the Majestic Hotel. Sweat flows freely from my entire body, cooling under me and soaking the preposterous bag of air and stones that serves as the mattress. A clammy apprehension seizes me as I...
Hold on, that one got me. It come out my nose.
I saw.
Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. That one got me good. Sweat pills out to me.
Apprehension seizes me as I reach for the thermostat above the nightstand. Am I truly controlling anything?
Am I truly controlling anything? God, I love that director. Guys.
Certainly not the temperature. Mankind struggles always to convince itself that machines may give it sway over cold, over heat, but eventually the earth claims every creature, thinking or brainless, and all of us shall share the climate of nothingness. In the dark, through the wall, I hear a cry and the unmistakable sound of the breaking of a human toe. 3 stars.
That was pretty good.
Only 3?
I've got one more short one for you.
Okay, I can do it.
Then you can get it very, very short. Ladies and gentlemen, just one more. This is Werner Herzog reviewing Trader
Joe's on Yelp.
Review to Yelp.
Oh boy, we're going to get a reading of a Yelp review. That's fantastic.
This is the Trader Joe's on Hyperion.
Oh no. That is some Trader Joe.
Madness reigns. First challenge your soul must endure is the parking lot. You wait with your vehicle half blocking traffic, creating a perfect circular vortex of anger that encompasses the street and the entrance to the store. Once you achieve...
That is fucking perfect.
That's so good.
Yeah, that dude is like dead on. It's Paul F. Tompkins, a guy from anyway. Let's play.
Admission to the lot, you discover that this is a false achievement. Other motorists stop and start with no seeming thought or plan. Turns once begun are quickly abandoned. The driver's seemingly immune to geometry.
The driver seemingly
immune to geometry.
I remember that one.
I'm like drooling all over myself over here. Oh my God. This dude is hilarious.
At last the space opens up, but the price is having to enter the market.
The space opens up, but the price is having to enter the market. Oh, love it.
Inside, human beings scramble like beetles whose rock has been upended. Though the aisles are wide, it is impossible to avoid physical contact with your fellow shoppers. It is a grotesque parody of the bazaar at Marrakesh, as if dumb animals had been granted only the amount of sentience required to mock humanity.
I've never been to a Trader Joe's.
That's pretty accurate.
It That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Walmart or anything else, this applies to it. Oh my god!
Amount of sentience
I definitely
required
know where
to
one.
mock
I definitely know where one is, but just never been there.
Shit. Okay. All right.
The aisles are not labeled. You must search for every item. The constant walking up and down causes a numbness that borders on profound despair. Your conscious mind registers mere annoyance, impatience, but on a cellular level, your body cries out in weariness. The fatigue you feel is a warning. Millions of years of evolution trying to save you from becoming mired in the tar, from sinking into the warm blackness and being reclaimed by the earth itself.
What the fuck?
Trader Joe's, huh? God.
Trader Joe's. Yeah, go get your Oscar Mayer wieners at Trader Joe's if you can get over that. I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. It's kind of mental illness. I don't know.
Existential malaise.
You can get over your existential malaise of the past encumbrances that have been upon your human person.
There you go.
Possibly, you can venture in like I don't know.
Be sure to get the dark chocolate peanut butter cups. They are right by the register.
Oh shit!
Be sure to get the dark chocolate peanut butter cups. They are right reclaimed by the earth itself. Be sure to get the dark chocolate peanut butter cups. They are right by the register. Dankeschön.
Wow.
All right, that's it.
Thanks, Werner. Like the dumb animals that have gained just enough sentience to mock humanity.
Oh man, I drooled all over myself during this. Yeah.
Okay, on that note, I'm gonna go pass out.
Yeah, but dude, always
Zach's got something.
Go ahead, Zach.
Tug, do you guys want to hear a funny story about going to Walmart?
Sure, hit us.
Weeks ago last Tuesday, my cousin walked me into the front door of Walmart and then we were getting me sat down into the electric wheelchair and the greeter came over and had a strange look on her face and asked my cousin, can he drive that?
Man. What the fuck is this?
What's up, Goldie?
I don't even know what this is. I am so sorry. Wait.
It's 60 FPS.
I don't know what this is. Is it playing? What's the surprise? What is this? Why were you in my feed?
Hello.
It's that kind of.
Yep, that seems about you.
Yeah. This seems appropriate to your algorithm, yes.
Yeah.
This is tasty. Yeah.
What is it? Huh?
It's a surprise. Pickle surprise. Pickle surprise.
Yeah.
I'm getting scared of my own algorithm.
Hey, can English nothing?
I can't stop watching though.
Spread sandwich spread. Plop the ham thusly, please. Did I say Repeat my mantra. Ham. Pickle surprise.
Honey casserole. Oh, there.
Where's the pickle? That's the surprise. Pickle surprise.
No words. No words.
Is that on Adult Swim?
I don't know. Zach, why are you raising your eyebrows like, yeah, I like that? I'm like, yeah, play it again. Oh my God.
Now I'm going to have dream nightmares, man. I mean, what the fuck? Why'd you do that?
Oh, by the way, people over here, that's I think everybody over here knows Tug, but if you don't know Tug, he's got a book coming out, and he's got a book already out
that
true. I need to order. I really do need to order it, and I need to send you my dad's book that he wrote so that you can read it because I like reading that stuff.
Yes, I would.
So yeah,
and I will be seeing Zach next Saturday. He and I are going to be talking about TV show Atypical. I'll send you questions later.
He's not going to send you any questions. He told us earlier that he was not going to send you shit.
I'll give him a pickle surprise.
I don't know what that. I
think I know where the pickle was, and I don't want to think about that
anymore. Yeah.
Anyway, good night.
Good night, dude. Sorry about that. Dude. Not here to fuel.
Raised my eyebrows in confusion. I don't swing that way, but you do, obviously.
Yeah.
Let me see what else I can find. You guys talk amongst yourself while I'm looking for this.
God, what is he setting us up for now?
I'm setting you up for something terrible. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. Going through my what the hell and my watch later files are just as fucked up as the other ones, so I don't know.
Oh boy. I bought a NASA hat today.
Nice.
Oh, I saw it at the gas station. I was just like, yeah. But there was inspiration to it because flat earthers like to bother people that wear NASA stuff and secretly record. So I'm trying a little social experiment.
See, I know I watched this guy. It's a music guy that I watch on my other channel. Let me find him. It was one I saw the other day.
There you go, Charles. Papadam.
Oh, I learned something yesterday.
What'd you learn?
Oh, we all know the infamous song of the Sesame or the Street of Sesame. The Manamana. You know that's a real song?
Yeah.
made by a Swedish director who did a like kind of, I want to call it sexploitation, but it was like a film about women going to bathhouses and spas to relax, and he composed. Well, not the director, but the guy that composed it. He made it for that movie. It's a Swedish film, and Henson took it and did that with it. Phenomenon, motherfucker.
Let's see. I'm not even subbed up to this guy over here. Go to his channel.
Wow. Hi, Animasana. Good God.
Is your anus still bleeding from that pounding? Sorry about that. No, it's not. Everything is A-OK. Everything is fine. But you owe me $5. Scan that code up top and send me that $5. You know you owe me that $5. Send me that $5.
Come on, give me money. No, I can't scroll through the comments. Oh, there we go. What else is here? Sierra Jeffrey. What kind of name is that?
That's Sierra, dude. That's BBB's daughter.
So one of my favorite pictures is my niece is named Sierra, and I have a picture of her posted up with my Sierra, my truck. It's my Sierra with my Sierra.
Oh yeah, this is the one I want to show. All right, so this isn't as much as fucked up as just a little bit of thievery. You guys like the J. Giles Band? Of course you do. Everybody loves the J. Giles Band. Let's learn about the most selfish move in rock history.
Fired the guy who got all the girls, and then the lazy guy sued them all for his own name. Here's how a band with a guy named Magic Dick looking for a centerfold ended up in a freeze frame with love stakes. So the whole thing starts in 1967 in Worcester, Massachusetts. This dude who plays guitar named John Warren Giles Jr., everybody calls him Jay, starts this blues band with a harmonica player named Richard Salwitz, who everybody calls Magic Dick. And yeah, that's his actual stage name. Nobody in 1967 was cool enough to even.
Yeah, no one even questioned it. They were just like, yeah, your name's Magic Dick. All right, we'll get on stage and let's play.
And laugh at it. He had a bass dude named Danny Klein, drummer named Stephen Joe Blad, and of course the vocalist, Peter Wolf. Now about Wolf, his real name is Peter Blankfield, born in the Bronx, raised in New York, moved to Boston, and immediately became essentially the coolest guy in whatever room that he walked into. Before joining the band, he was on a radio show, WBCN in Boston, as a DJ, which is like one of the first FM rock radio stations in the country. He was so good at getting chicks, he actually married Faye Dunaway, Bonnie and Clyde, Chinatown, Network. And they were married from 1974 to 79. So you got this frontman dude with movie star magnetism, who scored an actual movie star, leading a blues rock band named after the rhythm guitar player. And of course, the rhythm guitar player, Jay Giles, is a pretty solid player, good tone, reliable hands, but he's not the guy who writes the songs, not the guy singing, definitely not the guy getting chicks on stage. He's just the name on the door, and for a while...
Damn it, I hate this mouse. Charles Darwin says, Magic Dick, great nickname, chicks give you, but not a name you should call yourself. Thank you, Charles, for that. Rome says, Angel in a centerfold. Well, thank you, Rome. It is that band. It is that band.
It's all kind of working out okay. So the band grinds through the 70s playing blues rock, building up a reputation as like one of the best live acts in America. Album after album on Atlantic Records. Bloodshot in 1973 goes gold, which means they got money. Full House, the live album, captures the energy that makes them legends on the East Coast. They tour with the Stones, who are old. They sell out these huge arenas. Peter Wolf is throwing himself into crowds.
I don't know why that guy added that. They toured with the Stones, who are old. I don't understand. Because this was like Jay Giles' band was 60s all the way up through the 80s, I think.
Before stage diving even had a name. Magic Dick kicking out those harmonica solos that make blues purists cry and melt to their knees. And Jay Giles is right there, stage left, grinding out the rhythm guitar, reliable.
I literally could not pick out Jay Giles. Like, I thought for the longest time that Peter Wolf, the singer, was Jay Giles. I had no idea that Jay Giles was just the rhythm guitar player. Not that that's a bad thing, but I had no idea.
As a metronome, famous just as a name on a poster. But here's the problem. The albums aren't crossing over to pop radio so that they could essentially make the big bucks. They're just a live band, not a radio band. And that's when this dude, Seth Justman, changes everything. So Seth Justman joins the band in 1968 as the guy who plays keyboards. Quiet dude, not very flashy, not the one you would notice on stage. But Justman has something nobody else in the band has. He could write pop songs. We're not talking just decent pop songs. We're talking about the kind that crawl into your skull and refuse to leave. And so Justman starts steering the band sound away from blues rock towards new wave and synth-driven pop. The rest of the band goes along with it because the alternative is playing blues clubs until they're 60 years old, which really isn't that old. So I guess maybe that's not too bad. Of course, it depends on who. In 1981, Justman writes a song called Centerfold. He writes the whole thing.
And once again, like, Buff, I didn't know that the keyboard player wrote Centerfold. I thought the singer wrote that.
Maybe it's just Chat GPT.
No. This is real. This isn't Chat GPT. This isn't.
I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt because he has a lisp.
Yeah,
but it sounds like computer-ic, sort of. I don't know.
No, this guy does his. I've heard him chew out somebody that tried to copy his channel on Instagram, and he chewed them out. So it can't be AI, because the stuff he was saying about that channel was like, God damn. All right, yeah, fucking A.
All right.
It was literally like somebody's messing with my money. That kind of speech. One of those speeches. It's like if you see that motherfucker, like, ban him and tell him that I said you banned him. That kind of shit.
Every note, every lyric, every hook by himself. And the band records it for their album Freeze Frame, which Justman also produces. The song comes out, hits the Billboard Hot 100, and on February 6, 1982, it reaches #1. Stays there for 6 whole weeks. 6 weeks at the top of the charts in America. And the album itself goes to #1 on the Billboard 200 for 4 weeks, which means that they're doing quite well. Now picture this. You're in the Jay Giles band. Your keyboard player just wrote the biggest song in America by himself, produced the album by himself, and your name is not on any of it. But the band's name, that's still Jay Giles, the rhythm guitar dude. So you built the engine, you designed the car, and some other guy's name is on the hood. And it's not just Centerfold. Freeze Frame hits #4. Love Stinks from the previous album becomes a pop.
Fucking A. Love.
I know these songs.
Love Stinks. Centerfold is a fucking
a
hell of a song, that is. And then Freeze Frame is also a great song. But then Love Stinks. Love Stinks is just as good as Centerfold. It's just different. It's just a different song.
I don't know why Centerfold makes me think of Werewolves of London.
Because Warren Zevon is better than Prince. That's for you, Bratty, if you're out there in the audience.
Culture anthem. used in every breakup montage for the next 4 decades. U2 is opening for them on tour. Saturday Night Live books them multiple times. They even incorporate under the name T&A Research and Development Corp. That's right, folks. You heard it here. T&A. Massive. Every single hit has Seth Justman's fingerprints all over it. But the success creates a monster. We're not talking, ego clashes over money or whatever. The monster is quieter than that. Seth Justman doesn't just want to write the songs anymore. He wants to sing them, which
you can't do because Peter Wolf is singing, and Peter Wolf is the face of your band. So you can't take over the face of the band because your fans are not going to like that when the keyboard player is playing centerfold and singing it. And it's not as good as the guy that's all sweaty and running around to the middle-aged women in the crowd. That's how it's supposed to be.
It's actually a very bad
just
idea.
keep your writing credit.
Yeah. Take your money. Take your money. You're making a ton of fucking money off this. Like you literally have the main writing credit. This is like this shit right here is what destroys good bands. It did it to Thin Lizzy. It did it.
This is over down.
Yeah. Everything. It comes down to that shit right there. It's like, oh, well, I want my percentage of it. Like, what? Like, you weren't here when we wrote the song. You don't get a percentage. Like, you get performance. You're still getting money, but you're not getting. Oh, that's where jealousy. Oh, you're not getting as much money as I'm making. Well, I wrote the fucking song. You played the song with me. You're still getting paid every time an album sells. You're just not getting, like, I get a quarter, you get a nickel. Shut the fuck up. I don't know. Sorry about that. I'll let me hit play.
How do you go from zero experience to flying for one of the world's largest?
Holy
By
shit!
flying United? I don't know.
I'm getting your commercials now.
My ads.
Yeah. Become an airline pilot. Let's hit this. Wow. Okay. Let me do this real quick, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just let you guys see what happens when you hit the airline training program. They want your phone number. That's it. That's it.
Good.
That's all. That's all that's here is a phone number.
Nah.
That's it.
Look at him Zach's phone number.
Hold on. Is there a phone
Look up what?
Is there a phone number that I can call? No, I'm not going to sign in. No, I'm not going to.
Oh, I'll give him my ex's phone number.
No, we're not.
Oh shit! I heard a story today. I don't know how old it is. This dude. It was funny shit. I heard. Fucking this guy. Whatever. They went through a breakup. This guy and his girl, and for some reason he went salty as shit, and he posted. I think it was in the UK, but he like put up hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of flyers all over town with her phone number. It was like, want to win $100? Call in and do your best Chewbacca impression. Like drove her mad.
Damn. Yeah, that's
some petty fucking shit, dude.
All right, I'm gonna hit play and I'll be right back.
The band's selling out arenas coast to coast. They're on MTV every hour, back when MTV did not suck. Seth Justman decides he wants more. More control, spotlight, more of everything that had previously belonged to Peter Wolf. So the band goes in the studio to record the follow-up, and Justman takes over completely. Full-on dictatorship. Produces it, writes it, and on most of the tracks, he actually sings lead. Peter Wolf, the dude with the voice, the charisma, the Faye Dunaway marriage, the guy who's the living, breathing identity of the Jay Giles band for nearly 2 decades, gets pushed to the margins of his own band, and then pushed right out the door onto his butt. Peter Wolf got fired. Not in that, quote, mutually agreed to part ways due to our wonderful creative differences kind. I'm talking flat out fired. Wolf himself called it fratricide in 2025 in his memoir, which is a word that you use when your brother takes you out. And the result is an album called You're Getting Even While I'm Getting Odd, released in 84. Seth Justman singing lead, Seth producing and calling every single shot. Keyboard player had staged a complete coup. He'd written the hits, figured that actually meant that he was the whole band, and he was dead wrong. The album peaked at number 80 on the Billboard 200. Pretty sucky position to be in, considering that your previous album was number 1 for a month.
Yeah. But it's not terrible. It's not a terrible place to be. You're literally on the charts. That's one thing that I hate about this when I hear these things where people are like, oh, we made it to number 1. Oh shit, we're number 2 now. What the fuck is wrong with like, dude, you made it to number 1.
Yeah.
Okay. And more than likely, in fact, there's only one example I can think of. I was about to say Genesee Riley, like with Harper Valley PTA, like shut up really fast, right, on the country chart. She went from living in a trailer to 2 weeks she was in a mansion. The only other person I can think that did that was Oliver Anthony, but he didn't have that. Seemed more organic, and nothing now is organic. There's actually a video about that I've got somewhere that shows where you cannot, an actual organic band cannot break through in the mainstream anymore. They cannot do it. And his example was Oasis, and he was like, but he goes, the thing about Oasis was they had people behind them too that were pushing them out to the front and stuff like that, so that radio was going to recognize them. So it, like, nothing is organic. Nothing is organic.
Oh, you mean it's just getting like radio play? See,
radio play, PR, everything.
couldn't.
Like they were known as bad boys before, they were known as rough guys before I remember hearing them. And it was like, oh. And then I heard them, I was like, yeah, they're fucking awesome.
I can't think of somebody like that because, like, I don't listen to radio anymore. I just drive and listen to YouTube videos. But if I had to name a band, it's probably a band called the Dead South.
I know who you're talking about. That's not
organic.
That's not organic.
What's not organic about it? What do you mean by organic?
Organic means like that you pop up into the national field, or let's say even like regional field, organically. In other words, like you have so many fans that accumulate quickly that radio has to catch up to you.
Oh, okay. That's just okay.
Yeah. But this is like even like, I know who you're talking about, like the Dead South or Red Clay Strays. You probably heard them if you've heard the Dead South, or they've probably come across, or they will. But yeah, those are not organic. Zach, if you got something to say, I see you. Okay.
I think in that field I'd have to put System of a Down then.
That was not organic.
God, that was very organic. Sugar fucking blew up. They only got better with time.
Hold on.
Until it all fell apart.
Of a Down record labels.
Oh shit, I forget their damn first record label.
All right, they were on American. That seems to be their oldest one. No, dude, they were not organic. They're Rick Rubin owns American Recordings, so they knew what they were doing. Like they put them out because they knew they were good. I'm not saying
a chance on those motherfuckers.
Yeah. Let's make that like Sub Pop did the same thing with Nirvana.
Uh-oh. What just happened here? I'm sorry, keep talking. I think something bad happened out here in this parking lot.
Oh, that's it. I was just saying, like, Sub Pop did the same thing with Nirvana, and then they sold their label for $1 million, which it's worth probably like $1.5 billion just because of the Nirvana backlog. Anyway, let's go back to most selfish move in rock history.
Right there is falling off a cliff, and the audience makes the verdict clear. They do not want Seth Justman's voice in their ears. They want Peter Wolf, a guy who could sell a lyric with a look and prowl the stage like he owned the venue and the parking lot outside of it while people are making out. But without Wolf, the band is a machine with no face, all engine, no hood. It turns out people really do judge by the hood ornament.
Wait.
Collapses, goes into a total free fall.
What?
All engine, no hood. That's a weird way to put that. I mean,
no. He was talking about the J. Giles band got rid of the singer, right? So the guy that like in the centerfold video, right?
No. Okay, hold on. Let me explain it from a car guy's sense. Fucking sometimes we will, like when we build track cars, man, quarter mile specifically, we'll put a big ass fucking engine in there. Ain't got no business being in that some bitch. And it was like, you can't close the hood, so we just run it no hood. And it's like it's all engine, no hood. It's a beast. That's a good thing.
And
I just hated the way he used that.
No, wouldn't you describe like Peter Wolf singing as like all engine, no hood? Like the guy from
I don't know. Maybe.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we're going to do. We're going to finish this video and then we're going to Rumble, where I'm going to show. We're going to watch some J. Giles band. So let's finish this up real quick.
The arena tours shrink to theaters. Theaters shrink.
I think that'll be the best way to do this. Because then I think I can show you that this guy was that the singer Peter Wolf was all engine, no hood. I think I can prove that statement rings true.
Shrink to clubs. Clubs shrink to nothing. By the late 80s, the J. Giles band is effectively dead. Peter Wolf launches a solo career that produces solid, respectable albums. Lights Out on EMI America, Come As You Are, not to be confused with the Nirvana song. But nothing comes close to the centerfold level of success. Doesn't matter how good you are when the machine that made you basically kicked your ass out of the building. The Seth Justman retreats behind the scenes to produce other artists, and J. Giles, the namesake, the guy whose name is literally the brand, walks away from music entirely. Puts down the guitar, picks up a wrench. The guy whose name is on one of the bigger bands of America during '82 is happier elbow deep in a Maserati engine that he ever was on stage. But J. Giles has one more move, and it's a pretty dick move.
Sexless marriages have one thing in common.
Speaking of dick,
marriage. How am I getting this? I'm not even. Oh my god, they were talking about marriages earlier. Fucking Mikey, you talking about your marriage so damn much has brought this shit into.
Wow, Charles Darwin, watch your fucking mouth.
Nice guy, there's a version of.
So the remaining.
I don't know what he said. What did he say?
System of a Down was only a thing for like 5 years. Go fuck yourself. System of a Down was a musical fucking phenomenon.
I mean, people have.
They ate them. They kind of ate themselves, though. There's this whole shit between Duran and Surge that really took them off the map. They're back touring now, overseas and on the West Coast. But
all right,
members eventually reconnect. In the 2000s, the band starts doing reunion shows without J. Giles, who doesn't want to participate because he's digging into engines. Wolf, Justman, Klein, Blad, Magic Dick hit the nostalgia circuit. They play Centerfold, Love Stinks, Freeze Frame, Crowds go nuts, doing it under the name that they've been using for 40 years, the J. Giles Band. No drama, no lawsuits, just old guys playing old hits for old fans. Should be fine, right? Wrong. Because then in 2012, the other members discover something that Jay Giles had done 4 years earlier in total secrecy, like a ninja. 2008, J. Warren Giles Jr. had walked into the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office, filed for exclusive trademark ownership of the name, the J. Giles Band. He did not tell Danny Klein, did not tell Magic Dick. He didn't tell Peter Wolf, Seth Justman, or Stephen Joe Blatt. He just did it, quietly, privately, like a man hiding dirty magazines in a drawer. And then he waited 4 years until the other guys were out there touring under his name, making money off of his name, putting his name on posters. And then he made his move. So what does
he made
wow.
That's dirty as shit, isn't it?
Dirty pool, man.
What does he do with his freshly minted trademark? Sues his former bandmates in Massachusetts Superior Court. The lawsuit claims that he and he alone has a legal right to the name. And of course, this is where the story gets weird because it is the J. Giles Band, and he is J. Giles. So it's kind of weird that he had to even go to an attorney to do that. But you know how it is. It's law. If it doesn't make sense, then law or money is involved. But nevertheless, the lawsuit claims that he and he alone has a legal right to the name that had been used by all of them since 1967. And really, it's the name that became famous because of Seth.
1967 is when the J. Giles Band started. Holy shit. Holy shit. And it was the early 80s when they, oh my God.
Songs and Peter's voice. J. Giles, who didn't write Centerfold or Freeze Frame or Love Stinks, didn't produce any of the hit albums, didn't sing any of the hits, now claiming the band's entire identity belongs to him because the words on the trademark application matched the words on his birth certificate. And of course, the irony is so thick he could choke on. The guy who contributed the least to the band's success wants to own 100% of its name. So now you got the people who built the whole band up having to hire attorneys to prove that they have the right to use a name they've been using for almost half a century. But it's because the guy just kind of noped out of the whole thing. He was like, yeah, no, I don't want to be involved in it. So it's more or less like tacit approval. Like, all right, well, you guys go on out and play. I don't want to have anything to do with it. Meanwhile, here he is. He turns around and launches this lawsuit. And how do you begin that conversation with an attorney? My former rhythm guitarist, is suing me for the right to exist under a name that I made famous. So the case drags on for 3 years. Depositions, motions, counter-filings, all things rock and roll, legal fees that probably could have been funding 2 other albums. And in 2015, it settles. The terms are undisclosed, but reportedly the other members are allowed to continue touring under the band name with certain restrictions. So after spending hundreds of thousands of dollars and 3 years of everybody's life, the outcome is basically you can keep doing what you're already doing, but now where everybody hates each other a bit more. Lawyers get paid. Lawyers always get paid. And Jay Giles, he never reconciles with his former bandmates. He retreats to his home in Massachusetts, spends his remaining years doing the thing he actually loves, restoring vintage Italian sports cars, Maseratis and Ferraris, shows cars at Pebble Beach, writes articles for car magazines, for car nerds, more at home under a hood than a spotlight, and everybody who knows him says so. But on April 11th, 2017, he's found in his home, totally unresponsive, 71 years old, coronary artery disease, natural causes. But there's nothing natural about the loneliness of it. A man whose name defined one of America's biggest bands for an era dies estranged from every single person he shared a stage with. His bandmates release a statement calling him a Gemini and a true dichotomy, which is the most polite way of saying that he was an impossible butthole to deal with. So you had Seth Justman writing the hits, Peter Wolf, the soul of the band, Jay Giles, whose name was on every ticket stub and album spine, didn't write a single song that mattered anyways, didn't sing a single note that charted, spent his final years suing the people who made his name famous. 3 men, 3 betrayals, and a band name that belonged to the one person who actually needed it the least. And here he is dying in a house in Massachusetts, surrounded by Italian sports cars, 0 former bandmates, still clutching that sweet trademark for a name that only mattered because of the people that he sued.
Yeah. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, let me drop this link one more time. Y'all have any thoughts before I move over to Rumble? Because when we move to Rumble, we're going to music, baby. We're going to music. Zach, you got anything before we go to Rumble? Yeah, anything you want to say to these peasants out in YouTube land?
Guys, I'm hopping down. I'm exhausted. My customer app is published on the App Store, waiting for employee to be approved. I'm wrapping up Android side by Monday, so have a great night.
Send it to me. Like I know I slipped on the other app, but yeah, send that to me. Especially with the I'm literally having to do like beta test for the people that I'm working with, so I'm kind of enjoying this right now where I go like, no, you fuckers, you still haven't got it right. It's closing every time something comes in. No, you dumb fucks, you nerds. How are you guys much money and you're not getting this right? Fucking
Real quick, Charles Darwin, Mr. Bungle is one of these offshoot projects of Mike Patton, lead singer of Faith No More.
Oh, trust me, sick or buff. I'm going to educate him on Mr. Bungle over here. Yeah, that's why I was telling him. Like, follow me over to Rumble. I will teach you. I will teach you about Mr. Bungle.
I found the pink cigarette. Oh, God, I love this fool. Anyway, I met Mike Patton. I party with Mike Patton. Fuck yeah.
Go ahead, Zach. Go ahead. You got the floor, man.
Actually, you have the apps already. Update on test flight.
Will do. I'll do it right now. Let me open up my old phone here. Wait, I know I got test flight somewhere. All right, dude. I'll update him. Yeah. You still going with skedaddle? Awesome. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Looks like they updated. All right. So I am about to. Zach is apparently my internet is messing up, or Zach's somebody's. Yeah. I'll see you, my friend. All right. And ladies and gentlemen, we are moving over to the Rumble section of the night, which is the sexy section of the night.